A packed basketball arena bathed in golden afternoon light streams through high windows, casting dramatic shadows across polished hardwood as players warm up in the background, their movements creating a blur of motion and energy. The exterior of Timmins Arena stands imposing against a clear February sky, its modern architecture framing the entrance where early arrivals gather, their breath visible in the crisp winter air, anticipation building for the Southern Conference showdown. Inside the visiting locker room, basketball shoes are being laced tight in methodical rhythm, hands trembling slightly with pre-game adrenaline, uniforms hanging crisp and white, bearing the UNCG Spartans colors and logos.
Don't let go!
The Furman student section fills rapidly with fans dressed in purple, their faces painted, voices rising in coordinated chants that echo off concrete walls, creating an intimidating wall of sound for the visiting team. A basketball spins in slow motion through empty air above center court, its leather texture catching light, the arena logo beneath it perfectly centered, suspended in that breathless moment before competition begins. The UNCG coaching staff huddles on the sideline, clipboards in hand, fingers pointing at diagrams, heads nodding in silent agreement, their expressions revealing the weight of strategy and the importance of this road contest. Furman players burst through a tunnel of teammates onto the court, the home crowd erupting in deafening approval, purple and white pom-poms shaking violently, feet stomping on metal bleachers creating thunder. The Spartans emerge more quietly, but with unmistakable determination, their faces stoic and focused, eyes scanning the hostile environment, shoulders squared, ready to silence the partisan crowd through performance alone. Referees gather at center court, checking the game ball, their striped shirts crisp and official, whistles dangling from lanyards, the weight of fair competition resting on their shoulders in this heated conference rivalry. The opening tip-off launches high into the arena lights, both centers rising with outstretched hands, muscles straining, faces contorted with effort, the ball seeming to hover in that frozen instant where everything remains possible. A missed Furman layup clangs off the rim, the ball bouncing high with backspin, players converging from all angles like magnets drawn to metal, bodies colliding in the scramble for possession. Lillian Marville secures the rebound with both hands, his body absorbing contact from purple jerseys, pivoting quickly with explosive athleticism, eyes already finding the outlet pass to ignite the fast break. The ball whips around the perimeter in rapid succession, white jerseys cutting and screening, defenders scrambling to rotate, the offensive flow creating confusion and openings in Furman's defensive shell. Marville receives the ball in the low post, his defender draped across his back. He spins baseline with a series of quick dribbles, shoulders dipping, then rises for a layup that kisses glass. The scoreboard flickers to life, displaying UNCG 2, Furman 0, the clock reading 19:09, the first points registered, the first statement made in what will become a wire-to-wire masterpiece. Furman responds immediately with urgency, pushing the ball up court in transition, their point guard weaving through traffic, the home crowd rising in anticipation of an equalizing basket. A Paladin guard launches a three-pointer from the wing, his form textbook perfect, the ball arcing high toward the basket, spinning with ideal backspin, but finding only iron as it rattles out. Both teams sprint back and forth in frantic transition, legs pumping, sneakers squeaking on hardwood, the pace relentless and physical, neither squad willing to concede an inch of territory or momentum. The lead changes hands as scoreboard numbers flip rapidly, UNCG briefly ahead, then Furman, then tied, the back and forth creating tension that grips everyone watching this early season Southern Conference battle. Justin Neely establishes position in the paint, his 6'9" frame creating a mismatch, hands up calling for the entry pass, his defender pushing futilely against superior size and strength. The pass arrives and Neely makes one powerful dribble before exploding upward, his arm extending fully, the ball leaving his fingertips with perfect rotation, swishing through the net with authority. Furman's coach signals frantically from the sideline, his voice barely audible over crowd noise, hands demonstrating defensive adjustments, heads nodding his frustration evident as UNCG continues executing their game plan flawlessly. A Spartan three-pointer splashes through from the corner, the shooters follow through frozen in perfect form, teammates arsing to congratulate him, the bench erupting in celebration, momentum shifting decisively. Neely crashes the offensive glass, bodies tangling underneath the basket, his timing impeccable as he rises above purple jerseys, tipping the ball back toward the rim where it falls through. The game clock winds down toward the 8-minute mark as UNCG maintains possession, working the ball patiently around the perimeter, running precious seconds off while probing for high-percentage opportunities. A Furman timeout is called, players jogging toward their bench wiping sweat with towels, coaches immediately launching into animated instructions, whiteboards filling with X's and O's and strategic adjustments. The arena DJ pumps music through speakers during the break, cheerleaders performing coordinated routines on the sideline, the crowd clapping rhythmically, trying to energize their Paladins who trail by 6. Play resumes with Furman showing renewed defensive intensity, trapping ball handlers forcing contested shots, their desperation palpable as they fight to prevent the deficit from growing larger. Donald Whitehead Jr. handles pressure with veteran composure, his dribble tight and controlled, eyes surveying the floor, making the simple correct pass rather than forcing unnecessary risks that could spark Furman runs.
Neely draws a foul on the post, the whistle piercing arena noise. He walks calmly to the free throw line at 3:24 remaining, the scoreboard showing UNCG ahead 32-26, this moment carrying weight. The first free throw leaves his hand with ideal arc and rotation, dropping cleanly through the net without touching rim. The second follows identically, extending the Spartan advantage to 8 points. Furman battles back desperately in the final minutes, their senior leadership refusing to let the half end without a response, cutting hard to the basket, attacking gaps, creating contact and drawing whistles. A Paladin three-pointer cuts the deficit to 5. The